Freedom. It's a word that carries so much weight, so much promise, and for many of us, especially as immigrants, people of color, or minorities, it also carries a history of struggle and sacrifices. After the 2024 general election, a lot of us are asking, what should freedom mean to us now? In this video, I want to dive deep into that question. I'll share insights, real facts, and a path forward that we can all walk together. First, let's define freedom. The United States was built on the idea of liberty and justice for all. But historically, all hasn't always meant all of us. The Civil Rights Act of 1964, the Voting Rights Act of 1965, and even the Immigration and Nationality Act of 1965 were monumental steps forward. But let's not forget, they came after years of activism, sacrifice, and bloodshed. Freedom for people like us has never been handed over to us willingly. It's been claimed through relentless struggle. Fast forward to 2024. This election has been polarizing, hasn't it? Whether you're celebrating the results or feeling a sense of uncertainty, the question remains, how do we secure freedom, not just as a concept, but as a lived experience for ourselves and for our communities? What freedom must mean now? 1. Economic empowerment. Freedom means access to opportunities. Did you know that as of 2023, the racial wealth gap in America was still staggering? According to a report by the Federal Reserve, the median wealth of white families was nearly 8 times that of black families and 5 times that of Hispanic families. To bridge this gap, we must advocate for policies that support education, small business funding, and equitable wages. And we must invest in our communities. Number 2, political representation. Freedom also means having a voice. The 2024 election saw historic voter turnout among minority communities. But voter suppression efforts are still a reality in many jurisdictions. Freedom for us also means protecting our right to vote and ensuring fair representation at every level of government. Number 3, safe communities. Freedom means safety, and that safety must extend to everyone, regardless of race, ethnicity, or immigration status. According to the statistics, hate crimes surged by over 20% in recent years, according to the FBI. This isn't just a statistic, it's a reminder of the work we still need to do to dismantle racism and bias in our society. It still reminds us of the work we need to do to dismantle racism and bias in our society. Number 4, cultural freedom. For immigrants and people of color, freedom must mean the ability to honor our heritage without fear. Whether it's celebrating our festivals, speaking our languages, or practicing our faith, cultural freedom is a vital part of what it means to be truly free. A call to action. So, what can we do? Freedom isn't free. Something we achieve once and then stop fighting for. Freedom isn't free. It isn't something we achieve one time and then stop fighting for it. It's something that we build together. Here are 3 steps that we can take starting today. Educate yourself. Know your rights, know your history, and the policies that impact you. Knowledge is power. Organize and advocate. Join local groups. Speak up and demand change. When we're united, our voices are impossible to ignore. Invest in community. Support minority-owned businesses. Mentor your youth in the community and vote in every election, not just for the president, but for the school board, for the city council, and everything in between. As American citizens and residents, freedom for us means creating a nation where our voices are heard, our lives are valued, and our future is secure. So let's not wait for change to come from the top. Let's build it together from the ground up. Now, if this message resonated with you, please share this video with someone who needs to hear it. Secondly, let's start a conversation in the comments. What does freedom mean to you today? And finally, if you have been blessed or been inspired by the content that we have provided on this channel, please like, subscribe, and share this channel with someone else. Thank you very much.